Okay, guys, a little bit different today. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Just double checking I am unmuted, the mic's on. You know how it goes. I am saying hydrated art. Thank you for asking. I'm trying to get, it looks a bit busier at the moment. I'm trying to decide what side works better. I think the navigator probably needs to be on this side. And the color wheel probably needs to be up there. That's better. I'm maximizing the space on this. Cool, glad you guys can hear. So I'm going to start working on these characters one by one. I've still got a little bit of a cough, so I will apologise if I cough and it deafens you all. Corey, thank you so much for showing off the emojis on the channel. I might spruce them up or change them end of the year. So end of the year. Art. Justin, yo, how's it going? So yeah, I'm only going to be going for about an hour or two. I just want to do some more on this commission piece, and then I did promise a showcase. So Art, you've got basically 2 hours for anything you want to show. I know you did some on Kingpin, so anything you want to show on this one, you got about 2 hours. And it's just a bit of a chill stream, just looking at what we've got here and working on it. And I think if I increase that navigation at the side, you can at least get a bit of a showcase on it compared to what I'm working on, to get a bit of an overall picture. Koi, thank you so much for gifting a membership, and Pros of Games. Be sure to thank Koi Gaming if you are about. Jordy Wolf, how's it going? Hello, it's Snake. Hope you guys are doing good. Arky, to continue with the one that you're drawing, if you're in the middle of it, just finish that one off. That'd be quite cool. I'm going to be doing the classic. Pretty much what I normally do on this: get a soft brush to get the next gradient and start adding it. It's going to be quite heavy under here. Probably the side of the face. And move the brush down a little bit. And so it's a bit, because it's only this part, I kind of get a bit of freedom and almost a bit of a luxury, as it were, to be able to do the aspects of the face of it. I tried to get it so that most things are now on one. The tools I use the most are on the screen the whole time. Hey Tegan, how's it going? Draw. How about you draw Shadow the Hedgehog and Angelic Demon having a Pokemon battle? I do realize you might not be able to finish that thing, but you know, it'll give you a good challenge. Wait, why don't I have the fill option? Act lesson up. I was getting so confused there as to why I didn't have an option that I'm so used to having. It's been one of those days. It's been a long day. Hey Koi, I'm running on about 3 hours sleep. I haven't actually gone back to sleep today. So I'm running on about 3 hours sleep after Leap for last night, but oh my god, that was so fun. That was one of the most hilarious games of the Lethal Company we have ever had in a long time. Sorry guys, slightly changed subject. I'm just talking straight to Koi on this. I should have probably done this on a Discord chat elsewhere, but yeah, it was just, yeah, it was crazy, but it was fun. Well, in the new game, Shadow now has demonic wings. Wait, what? In the game, he's got wings? Stellar Kiss Illustrations, it's coming Friday. I did put a poll out. You guys had the choice. Either this Friday, because I was still behind and doing the stream tonight, but then the rest of my evenings this week, we'll be focusing on the redraw content for Friday, if not Saturday at the latest. So by the evening of the 14th, you will have the redraw. The next redraw theme I will be dropping tomorrow. I haven't had a chance to do it today because work's been super manic and I've been in meetings all day. But I will be dropping in the community tab the next redraw theme for tomorrow ahead of the redraw video. Because I gave the choice, you could either have 2 of them at the end of the month, but people wanted it at the start, so yeah. Why only 3 hours? No, you've got 2 hours up. It's 10 o'clock at night tonight. I'm going to go up to midnight. I've got... you can ask them out. Yeah, the reason why it's about 2 hours tonight, I'm only going up to midnight, is because I've got a early morning and then I've got a 3.5 hour... 3.5 hour meeting tomorrow morning, so I need to be quite alert for that. Otherwise, I probably have no problem with going longer. I mean, I could potentially go longer, but later on. Where's that? That's so that needs to go there. Where's that? That's the eraser. That's what I want there. I have changed my layout around in Clip Studio. I'm hoping, even though this is a bit more complex on the screen, it's a bit more interesting for people because it's going to have pretty much all of the key aspects. So we've got the color wheel at the top. We've got the swatches underneath, which I use next to the main tools. We've got a navigator at the side so you can see the whole picture. I know it's a bit small at the moment. I'm still experimenting with how large we make things. Actually, that might do. And then string that side up. That might be better. The navigator is a bit larger for you to see the whole picture here. But it allows me to navigate around quite easily to wherever I'm working. And keep the focus of the whole picture, which is quite good. I also got some quick access, so we can actually now, I've found the tools to do like the flip the illustration, so I can flip it and I can see it this way around as I'm doing it, which is really nice. I didn't realize I could do that. I can also do it on here, which is quite cool. So there are some nice tools I've been learning and finding, which is working out really well. Deegan says, how would Loki react to having his first dyed pink? He would pretend it didn't happen and walk around, and when people laugh at him, he will probably destroy them with demonic energy. If it's not a problem, next time you play with Koi Fish, US chat to play Among Us, and then we have a stream play Among Us and see how you guys play. Some of the streams I will be jumping on with Koi Fish, no doubt will be community streams. However, that series is pretty much us doing retro games, me and Koi. We need to see what Koi's, we need to see how it goes on that one. I don't think that would happen, in all honesty, Arc on those type of streams. We might get a bit of chat interaction, but for now, it's not a priority. That's not to knock it down, because we do love giving you guys in the stream and chat and that a whole host of really cool content. But we've got to weigh it up of what the actual series is about, and it's basically about Monarch games or Monarch retro gaming. So it's one of those things. But Koi does community streams for Fall Guys and stuff, or we may do Lethal Company again on a stream at some point if Koi's up for it. I'm saying if Koi's up for it because it's Koi's channel. That works a bit better. Lighter one, which I do want to spray paint on a bit. For stream ideas, be sure to ask in my Discord. Yeah, like I say, just drop it into Koi's Discord. I know you're a part of it. That'll be good for stream ideas. Because unfortunately, as much as I'd love to do some of the things, Monarch Retro Games is more of a it's not quite as community focused as some of the other suggestions you probably get on Koi's channel if you put in the video suggestions. Oh, you know what? Shadow's Pokemon's going to be. That's quite cool. Oh, there's no. You don't have to apologize for asking. Asking's fine. I'm just being transparent with you guys. That's all. As I say, if you don't ask, you'll never know. But also on that note, you've got to be. It's just a case of, as much as I'd love to say yeah, the only impact I have anything on Koi's channel is pretty much that little series a little bit, and that's just because that's how it works. Cool. So I get that tool, I can change it to the display color. That's one because I guess that. It's kind of weird that there's less stress being faceless tonight. So if you don't see me, I can just lie how I want, chill how I want, and get on with the drawing while I'm not chatting to you guys. Guess what Shadow's Pokemon will be? Jolter. No, hang on. Shadow the Hedgehog's Pokemon. Darkrai. Is it a Pokemon that'll be like Mario's Pokemon? Oh, this sounds interesting. Sounds like it's already got some kind of Pokemon finger. Umbreon. Yeah, that was the one that I was thinking, but Darkrai. Oh, was it Darkrai? Or Stellarite? Darkrai. Well, I do know something once in a blue moon. The shark dragon in your back. Wow. Yeah, to be honest, I just took a random Pokemon out that had any form of concept of shadow in it, and that's the first one in my head. I could have picked about 20 other ones. Yeah, it has the ring on it as well. Umbreon would be quite a cool one for shadow. That'd be quite an interesting one to do. But don't forget, there's no shame in people guessing what you've got, because that's a cool Pokemon. That's a favourite for a lot of people. So if you do justice for it, it's going to look really cool. Which I'm sure you'll do, because your artwork is. Yeah, I'm not going to ask how old you are, but I know my artwork in my younger days, even going back like a couple of years on the channel. It's nowhere near as cool or as consistent as yours has been. And that's just being fair to it. It's like you've got a really cool style. I could chat in a minute. It's because I've not got dual monitors. I kind of just focus on what I'm doing at the moment with the drawing. But I do promise to jump back up to chat in a second. I just need to. Just make this kind of a bit softer to make it a bit cool. I got an idea for light source and stuff. Serenita as well. Yeah, that's a really cool one. Ark, you might have told me multiple times how old you are, but I kind of just blank it out by default with internet safety and stuff. But I know you're old enough. It's just a case of I'm potentially okay. I remember roughly how old you are, and I'm just under double your age. So that means that you're drawing at a higher level than I was drawing back at your age. Let's put it that way. I know it's a bit complicated, but what do you guys think of the layout I've got on screen at the moment? Is it too complex, or is it looking like it's just right to show? It looks amazing. Cool. I'm trying to find the right blend of the layout for having a lot of stuff on the screen that I need information visually to do this on live in this program, and to also have enough for it to work how I want it to work on this. It's not Dempsey's place to state or ask your age. That is very true. Yeah, it's also YouTube's very YouTube guidelines are very strict when it comes to certain things in live streams, including age. So that's why I'd say never want to tell do the age. It also means that if someone's on YouTube main and they're not actually old enough, then they can enjoy the content as long as, you know, the content's family friendly. I appreciate that, Ark. Ark, I don't think I'm a good artist, and you guys seem to love my artwork, so as an artist, you'll never think you're a good artist. I'll tell you that now. And, you know, even though we do constructive criticism, like on Kingpin Showcase, and yes, art is subjective, and sometimes you might look at it and think, that doesn't look too cool compared to someone else's artwork. But it's not all about the final result. As artists, we know the effort and the painstaking amount of time that people have spent on it, and we can see when people have put the effort in or not. But also, depending on people's style of what they're doing, you know, that simpler version or that version of it could have a massive impact. So sometimes the simpler styles, like the multiverse tale stuff, the designs with the clear geometric shapes are so simple, but they look so cool. And art with yours, the way you do the lighting, what you've got, the kind of like the scribbly effect from your finger, which gives kind of like a more of a textured feel to it. It's very distinctive of your style that you've got, the mediums that you use, and it looks so cool. You get just the right amount of light to contrast on it that you need, and it's just, yeah, it's one of them things. I mean, I have to say, I know some of my artwork when it looks cool, but 99% of my artwork I do on the channel, you guys think it's amazing. I look at it and think, I can see all the flaws. It's horrible. But as Koi said, your art's actually insane. you know, your rash might end up on his wall to commemorate the moment. So yeah, I mean, your artwork's really good. Don't not sell yourself short. And it's not all about having a super amazing artwork at the end of it, by the way. There are stylist art styles that use a simpler or a cruder form of doing the a cruder form or a more simpler form of doing characters and stuff. And even though they're not as high def detail like the style that I do, they look amazing once they're done. Hey Minecraft Transformers, how's it going? Glad you could join. That kind of needs to go down a bit. I want one of the greys as they don't always pick up as heavy as they should do, even when they're on almost full blast. I could actually probably cheat on that one, just go that. This is the beauty of computer. I can actually colour in certain segments that I want because of the layer bit and stuff, how I kind of want. And also section off a segment. A bit of a saturation on that one.
Can I ask a weird question? How much do you think Sonic's story would change Maria somehow survive?
The shadow side of it would probably change from the one that they're using, because that was how Shadow got tricked by Eggman, or Eggman's grandfather. In the storyline of the game on the Xbox, I think she died, and then he went on a warpath wanting to destroy everyone and basically destroy everything. It was the only good he saw, which is quite a heavy impact and stuff, to be honest. But I guess it completely depends on it would drastically alter it. He probably would still be gullible and naive, and Eggman would probably still get him to attack Sonic and stuff. But I also feel he probably question things a bit more, because Maria would be a god, even though she trusts Eggman's grandfather and that, she would still be a guiding force, guiding light, a symbol of hope for him. That's how I see her anyway. So, I don't know if people agree with me, but that's my interpretation of it. I have to say, I'm not all up to get together with all of the lore. It's been a while, so that's the best I can do at the moment. But hopefully it made sense for you guys.
And I have no idea about how to put about Angelic Demon. That's entirely up to you. Basically, you've just got them having a Pokemon battle. So if you decide the Pokemon for them, you can focus on that and then have some parts on the sides. I also did a poll on here because I wanted to see what's happening with what you guys want to see. Basically go into next year and see if I can balance things back out, like a reset in January for video content or some form of video content to live streams. Ben, I thought the commission was for a regular Charizard, not Mega Charizard X. It was a Charizard and Charizard X. The commissions do change from time to time. Originally it was a Charizard, and the Charizard X will work for this, and there's potential to make the Rayquaza shiny. So I'm going to do two forms. I'm actually going to do the lighting and shadowing on the Pokemon, and then I'm going to probably change the base color, or do a color overlay over the top of that layer, and that allow me to switch between the two for the final product, which worked really well. Because I've got an idea of this kind of like a glowing effect as well, being darker and then glowing is the potential one. So we will see. I don't know why, but I can see her. Growing old and Shadow being more kind. Yeah, it seems like his conscience, basically, like Jiminy Cricket to Pinocchio. You want to see more of me? Well, you could see more of me, but at the moment I'm camera shy. I do need to catch up. I'm curious about Popcorn's video later. Actually, I will watch it later on. I don't want any spoilers. I'm just saying it will be dropping at some point, and I'm just curious what you titled it. Ah, that explains the artwork. Cool. Curious what set Shadow on a warpath. If anything, him and John Wick are similar. If John Wick doesn't kill, he would be the T-shirt. Yeah, exactly the same. Which I find is so fitting for Keanu Reeves to be voicing him in the movie. And I'm not afraid to mention that because that's not anything new. Everybody's known that for months. Bit of an ambient light on it. I don't think I need to go all forward the extra layer on that. The one above it. Right, the reds. I mean, this is as well just drawing the Pokemon trainer. I need to shade in the other aspects and colors. It was different from his usual content. Yeah, I mean, he's got the freedom to experiment a bit more than some smaller channels. But then again, I'm looking to shift. I'm looking to switch. That's it. I'm looking to switch things up in the new year. So there's going to be there's a few things I've got in the works that a couple of people know about, but they're sworn to secrecy. If they don't, then I will just send Keanu Reeves to take them out. There's one of the secrecy, but there's a few things I'm planning to change, which will probably be partially announced in the December redraw, which hopefully hit the end of the month for January. And then January is going to have a announcement to kick things up, which would be really cool. Did anyone else know about the third Angry Birds movie being made? No, but I didn't even know about Moana 2 until it came out in the cinemas. That's how ridiculous it was. There's no advertising. It's already a massive hit. You're not spoiler. Oh, if you're on about Kingpin's Pokemon memes when I was there, Ark. You want to know about my story? Oh, what do you mean my story? You mean what I'm planning to do going forward? You don't get to know it. You can find out when everyone else does that. There's only a couple who know, and they are trusted people. And they're not. Some of them aren't even YouTubers. So that you can't plan forward, basically, because there's no way to. Am I not trusted? Not to that degree yet, Ark, I'm afraid. I'm not being mean on this. It's a case of sometimes it's better to keep a few things under wraps. Not in a nasty way, Art, by the way.
It's just a case of it's just how it rolls sometimes. In all fairness, you know, some of the artist guys know
Part of it. But you know, it's those sad. Yeah, it's. I kind of need to tease it out a little bit of what's happening, but it's a big change to what the content I do on the channel. It's something I've never done before, which there will be regular videos scheduled throughout the year on it. I need to plan that ahead, but it's going to be epic.
I think that's all the sport I can do. I mean, I know Kingpin and Nerd, if they're in the chat, they'd know. I know Koi knows, and Koi's not going to say. Yeah, it's not one of those ones where it's like, let's just share it out with people.
Although members would probably find out slightly sooner in December, but we'll just see. Oh, that's what I was going to say. What's everybody playing game-wise at the moment? You know, any cool games or films
Other than the Sonic one coming out that you guys are interested in? Because that does also impact. That's a bit better, that bit. Wait, where's that shirt? I missed. Oh, it's on the wrong way. Damn, that makes that a bit more annoying. It's not the end of the world, but it's a bit more careful that I need to be. This will be more of a darker tone around it than that anyway for that bit. Yeah, that pops that for now.
What else we got? We've got. I know you might not say, but maybe make this future of a multiverse is going to have fast lives of your narrators. And it's got nothing to do with any of the narrators on this one. This is something that has nothing to do with anything that's been done on. Well, yeah, this is something completely different. So like he says, playing Monster Hunter and slaughtering a lot of Devil Joe. That's quite cool. Well, Mufasa's origin movie sounds interesting. I know it's not a game, but still, yeah. That Mufasa, I don't get how that's going to work. They're rewriting the original story. I mean, how did Mufasa become the rightful leader of the Pride, with Scar being the one who isn't? And it should be, and I get the idea of it should be Scar's, but he's an outcast coming in. So why was he so mean to Scar's kid being an outcast coming in the second Lion King movie, when it was the same scenario they put him in when he was a young cub himself. It makes no sense. A Lord of the Rings animated movie released. Oh, wow, that'd be quite cool. I think Amazing Digital Circus or something with glitches getting dropped on the 13th as well. That'd be quite cool. But Lord of the Rings animated movie, that's going to be impressive. Mason, do you have any idea what to do Christmas? How do you mean what to do Christmas? Expand on that a bit, Art.
Well, you're just curious. I appreciate you're curious, Ben. It's just a case of all I can say is it's got nothing to do with anything currently done on the channel. See? Let's let that and let's work on the next one down. Let's work on the quote. Right, so my plan is just for this main skin body. This skin body here, effectively, if I put another layer of that, color it in actually that color. That's like the shiny version, and I can add that as a color or a overlay over the top, maybe even just a hard light or a multiply, and that'll work to darken it enough. Maybe I might even just get as a hue over. No, not a hue. That's probably the best one. When we add the shadows, it'll probably work better. So I'm gonna let that one turn that one off for now.
Let's see what we've got. Well, like you've asked for outfit for Christmas, and I already did one, so I have no idea what to say. I can't help you with that, mate. You know what your girlfriend likes. That's down to you getting it. I am really sorry. I cannot help you with that one. Stella says, I am more excited for the third Sonic movie. Yeah, that's going to be really cool. However, my own wish in the next Sonic movie would be that the producers should make Metal Sonic. There is just no other enemy more ironic. Yeah, they also made Metalix, but they also made a Knuckles version as well in the original comic books, which is quite a cool design. So I'd love to see that as well come to fruition. Ben says, imagine they make a Christmas movie that is sort of a sequel to the red one in a couple of years that involves other legendary figures, that involves Christmas Winterlight with Jack Frost. But that's just you know, what's it? The Jack Guardians of the North or whatever it was. Whatever that film was, the Rise of the Guardians. That's basically that, Ben. But a sequel to it one would be really cool. I still haven't watched it yet, so it'd be interesting. If you just likes cute things, find some cute things to get. Keep it simple. Get what she likes.
Okay, so this one I want to get that color. Set it to multiply again. That does stuff. Just yeah. It's weird. The trick is getting each side of the cylindrical type shapes and the shapes of this. This is just more the rough gradient on the body, but you want it to be quite effective. And this is where we add detail.
What to draw? I don't know. The angelic cat and angelic mouse having a Pokemon battle. Everything's going to be Pokemon related, so yeah, do something like that. When it's for you, it's getting art block. I guess it's just find something cute you want to draw. If she likes cute things, as long as you're drawing it, she'll probably love it. That's like, I know it's easy to say, but at the same time, it's your girlfriend. So whatever you do, I'm sure she'll be happy with it. But it's got to come from you. She always likes your art, but it's always hard to draw for her because I don't want to disappoint her, and I never think of anybody else that. You're overthinking it. If she likes your art, just draw something that you know she likes. It could be a favorite animal, it could be whatever, and just draw it in the cute style that she likes. That's it. Don't complicate things. Everybody always overcomplicates things. Even I do it. But at the end of the day, you don't have to make things more complicated than they need to be. It's a life lesson right there. I don't have a fear of guys hating your art, but photos. Yeah, but art, that's because it's someone close to you. That's the same with anything. You just don't like the idea of being disappointing a person that you care about. That's just standard. Don't stop overcomplicating it. Pick an animal she likes, draw it in a cute style, job done. You're gonna put that to one side a little later on.
beauty of Crazer is the more cylindrical shapes. It does mean that for bits like body and stuff, you can be a bit more. As an overlay, you can emphasize areas a bit more. Then I am going to do another overlay layer on top and play around with a bit more solid effects on the Crazer.
I missed Tat, so there's going to be a part 2 to the skit. That's fine.
How long have we been going for? Nearly an hour. That's not bad.
Dempsey, is that a tsunami-sized symbiote coming down your street? Oh, I wish.
I'd jump out the window and meld with the, or bond with the symbiote. It wouldn't devour me. I'd be the perfect host. It would work on me. It'd like me. But look how cool it goes from normal to shiny. Normal to shiny.
It could be a card game one if you want. With it's entirely to you. Arcs at the lineup, nice. You need to be quick. You don't need to be that quick. Why would I be kaiju sized infected? The symbiote can grow and shrink its cells to expand or hide inside the host body. So I wouldn't need to worry about it if there's a tsunami sized symbiote coming down.
That could just be a heavily buffed compact symbiote carrying character. No, I'm liking this so far. case anyone's wondering, I already know my light source because it's coming from the side where the hat is. It's coming from bottom right up, which is doing the whole illumination on the Rayquaza, which allows me to highlight or roughly know what parts might get highlighted. I'm also going to try and keep this a little bit more Pokemonified, so bits that kind of light up will be bits that will be hitting the light more. Not all of them. Some of them are definitely going to be bending down a little bit, but the concept is that most of them hit it.
I think only a street would also be infected. That's fine. I can get the symbiote out of them into me. If bonded with a symbiote, would you be a better artist or not? Yeah, I could work on about 50 pieces at once.
At the halfway mark, I do appreciate that we're kind of probably gaining and losing a few people here and there with the artwork, which is not the end of the world, to be honest. I kind of want to make it. Yeah, we'll go with the shiny version for now. That works quite nicely, and we're going to add more lighting to this, though. It's going to have a extra layer on the top, which should be quite good. That one should be the red, so do the red bits. Best bit is to spray colours to that one, so overlay that colour and then just highlight a bit. Sheesh, you might turn into potentially a sociopath after being bonded with a symbiote. Nah, why would I turn into a sociopath after being bonded with a symbiote? The symbiote would be scared of me. You guys should know what's happening on this one. One of the coolest effects I know and I like. Oh wow, they got new effects. Oh wow, this is okay. That'll be useful later. I want to take that and get that colour. See how well this looks multiplied. That's okay, that's got quite a nice little look. I'll put that skip on the side.
It's fine. I've got a whole concept of the extra layer of lighting going over this. They can't be too dark colors at this point in time. Yeah, but Ben, technically, the symbiotes on every single one on the street would be one from the same symbiote. It's not like the offspring. It kind of is, like Carnage. He's probably creating millions of them. But then again, and they would be stronger than I would be, or the symbiote responding to me would be. But on the reverse side, there'd be so much symbiote. For me, it'd be more lethal to them. Suggestions are fine. It's just a case of being a commission, unless the suggestion kind of fits in with what it is. And the growing bit was already intended, so you just highlighted a bit that was already going to be done. But in terms of some of the other bits, it's just a case of just got to wait and see on this one. It's a bit different than normal, and I appreciate it's a change that is a little bit tricky here and there to do, because it's in effect picking up this and then going, oh yeah, Dempsey, how about doing it? It's like, yeah, I kind of know what's happening on this one. This is just a chilled stream to chat, hang out, and enjoy how this is turning out. I mean, there's also the chance that this could get redrawn at some point because it wasn't liked. So we'll see what happens. Cool. So I kind of like having the ability to pick the colour bits that I want and then straight away swap over and just go, yeah, colour that quite darker. Should actually get a bit darker, to be honest. I've had a look for something. What have I had a look for? Nothing important. Sorry. Who's your least favorite Pokemon? That'd be an interesting one to ask you guys. Who is your least favorite Pokemon? That. I'm just make sure so I took a picture of the progress here. I want to post it on the community tab later. And while I'm not on camera as such, I wanted to just get a snapshot of it without actually snapshotting it. Because this is looking quite cool.
the eyes on different there, didn't I? Oh. Are they on the... Oh, it's because the blacks... Okay, that'll fix later, that's fine. Equator can be locked then. Move on to the Charizard down the bottom because it actually... These ones, I just want to go... Add a bit more depth to these. Magikarp, watch the caps please. I missed something there. You had caps everywhere. Oh. Magikarp, yeah. Don't think you have a least favourite. Spoink. Spoink's probably on the list somewhere. I don't like the way I've got a consistent theme on this now in terms of the colouring and creation for this. So that's fine for that there. That's obviously going to have a layer that comes underneath. I need to make sure I don't touch that one. Multiply on a look on where this the generic lighting on this is so not in the best place. That'll become more apparent when I do the next layer stuff. Work on these as best kind of can. Yeah, it looks kind of weird, but where the shadows fall currently, they will make sense in a minute.
To be honest, I don't have a Pokemon I hate, but that one is probably you don't like. Fair enough. I think I have a favorite angelic mouse to short. That's pretty cool. This one's going to be more of a highlight. Sparingly highlighted. That's where the fun begins now, because that's set up something. So that's by display color. Oh, I'm going to do flames. Got me, I did this. Okay, let's see what we can do for flames. I know these flames are kind of just pushed up like this. Some base of flames, and I'll work on that a bit. Need more. Let's go back to the color tool on that color. I want to also make it dark, because it's not going to be right. Let's have a look at the soft tool. Let's just look at the underbelly of this too. Oh, it's definitely looking really cool at the moment. literally all the bits you've got to do these bits. It's kind of I know Dark Cry was hard to draw. Yeah, it's not quite easy. What's my least favorite Pokemon? What's my least favorite Pokemon? My least favorite one is Phoebus. The one that you have to trade to then get Myopic. Myopic's amazing. It looks fantastic, but Phoebus is a little bit on the I don't know. It's just the design. It's like supposed to be like the ugly duckling. It's like ugly to like a beautiful swan, but I just never liked the design of it. I'm really loving how this is turning out. This is looking quite cool. I quite like how this is becoming a bit more fleshed out, which is quite nice. Does anybody in chat have any questions or anything art related or Pokemon related or anything? Let us know. We're just doing this artwork commission of a someone as a Pokemon trainer with 2 Pokemon they chose. It's looking quite cool. We'll see how it looks at the end of it. There might be a few tweaks to it, but I say I'm only going for another 45 minutes. I'm going up to midnight and then I'm calling it just because I early morning, 2-hour drive in the morning, and then half-hour meeting a little bit after that. So all good fun. That's pretty right. That's right, Father. Just yes, that's from the red eye. I like the tongue. I gotta say, I like Procreate for the rough sketches better, and I might do that on a stream, swap between Procreate and save a file and move across, or in a video. But I do like the whole color and it's nice to be on the iPad and have like a full art program, like a Photoshop alternative that's decent, if that makes sense. It's really nice to have that. I am loving how it's looking, turn out, and doing. It's really, really cool. That's the multiplier layer on that. So that's going to be quite interesting because that is literally that one. Multiplier is going to be a bit more there. And that's it. And then you're going to bother doing anything else on that one. The next layer, but don't need to. And that'll be the eye. I did think about making their eyes super, super, super detailed, and then I thought, I don't have to yet. I might do a load of layers above and then tweak the eyes on top of it, make them a bit more interesting. But at the moment, this is how it goes, and even if this is just a rough one, and I redo this again afterwards, over the top, refine it again, it doesn't matter. It's like I say, commission to commissions. You do it till you get it right. You don't spend forever. There is a limit, but you do as much as you can do to get things as cool as you want them to. Or as cool as, the client likes. Because on these ones, the client is always right. Until you tell them they're not. I've probably made that eye look too. Cool. So now I need to do a tweak because this needs. Right. So this is going to be Expert layer. Make sure you have this little checkbox at the bottom. Keep original picked. If you got Quick Studio, it's amazing because it then allows you to take all of those folder layers, all of what I've drawn, and put it into one flat layer. So now I've got all that as one layer, which is just amazingly useful. Potentially I could tweak the layers on and off to where I want them to be, but I'm going to try something there first. So the first one is to add the add glow that we do, and it's kind of like a mid-tone orange. All we need to do is just add that over the skin. Basically, it adds an extra pop to the skin in any areas in the light. Really, there's more happening in this in a minute, guys. By the way, but it just adds a little extra to the light, and I want the contrasting light here a little bit on the Pokemon because this is going to get pretty cool. Let's see. So any area that should be in the light, you want to just gently add this to it. Not on everything, just enough to highlight those areas to pop. Oh, you guys have got it handled in chat, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. Minecraft's on it. Cool, so now what I want to do is I actually want to get potentially the lighter colour. I need to make some. Oh, that's the point. Go put Charizard have it on the head. Hang on a minute. No, it comes out their mouth, but they can have some. Hang on a minute. I got the wrong colour on some. Wow. You need to change something. That's cool. That's not a problem. I kind of knew this was going to happen. Yeah, commissions you've got to take a bit more care of and do them, which is quite cool. But I also need to then, what I want to do is do some atmospherics and some layers above, so that's going to be like a color, or maybe it's glow dodge. Soft light, knock that down, make that larger, and you're just gonna make too soft. Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah, that makes sense. Color first of all. This side will be blue too, because even though you can't see them, there's technically flames coming around the other side. In theory, and we've got our light source coming in. What else do I want to do? I need to highlight a few bits, but let's that. So that one needs to be converted to a layer. I really love this convert to layer. It's absolutely amazing on this. Because now I can turn that all off. I've still got all the core elements. Let's duplicate that just so we don't lose it. And I can play between them with some kind of atmospherics. I've got some brushes I might want to use a bit later on.
we'll look at that in a little bit. So I also want to go above that there, and I want to colour it in. There's a reason for this. I know I've darkened it down, but there will be. I highly doubt you are that. I think you're being too harsh on yourself again. In all fairness. I want the right card. That should be more of a soft eraser around the edges though. So even though that's up, that should still be a. I'm trying to just get the art to pop. Actually, by erasing sections of it. I'm trying something completely different than the lighting, so please bear with me. Because, Ting says, I'm just going to let people guess what the Angelic Mouse team and Cat were playing. Oh, okay. I think that's looking quite cool at the moment. I do think the Pokemon need their own something behind them, and I'm assuming it's basically in the background. I need to do something. Amazing art and erase some sections. Huh? Some section of blue, trust me. How do you mean of blue? I've erased the blue bits, so they're kind of glowing. There's not much more blue I can erase. I do want to emphasize some more lighting and stuff on this. This is kind of getting there, but it's not quite where I want it to be. Although you might have said it and I might have done it already, Ark. I could have already done it. I'm not entirely sure. I've only just seen your message. I don't know what part of that means. Oh, I forgot about these. Little speed lines from the back. I don't know how to change the. I guess it'd be a burst one. It'd be I set that to an overlay. Or a add glare. All the bursts are separately. I'm not sure about that background. I'm trying to find something I could use. I have texture patterns. I got a lot of materials. We can go Super Saiyan. You said before I did. Can I draw an arty background on space? I don't know. I don't think that'll work quite well on it. Corey, what's your question mark for? Dust one. I think that's the one for the top. That looks better than particle dust. Just to confirm that this isn't space background, this is like particles.
Yeah, if you put everything in all caps, it comes across as shouting. If you put a part of it into it, it can come across as shouting as well. So when you do more words in caps, it comes across as text speaker shouting. You put one word in caps, like you go, I was watching this the other day and this happened, and really in the capital letters, that would be fine if that really was in capital letters and the rest were in normal case. It's just, it comes across as if you're shouting at the person, and it's a whole thing of text that's built up over the years, going across onto any form of messaging system. Okay, so I need to I want to incorporate some of this color in the background a bit, but not all of that. What have we got? I've got so many new tools to play with. Am I selecting that one? I don't want to select one on that one. I'm actually going to freedom to ground over them. Right, so that there, that's highlighted. Okay, that makes more sense. That's why I was having some trouble with that. Wait, I put another one below there. What if I put below there? Wow. Anyway, I actually put it in there. I put the Super Saiyan glowing thing into the folder. I had Super Saiyan aura going around it. It says it doesn't make any sense to be the boss. It's fine. It's one of those things that's developed over the years with stuff. It's not a huge problem. It's just keep it down, otherwise they will get you. That's why it still sticks. You know what? I don't want that border. I want that. No, I'll take that. I'll drag that one out there. Did I? Nope. I am literally just going to completely cheat on this. Wow, that's just a real alternate effect, isn't it? That's quite a nice background. That's really, really nice background, that one.
just don't know if it fits what we want. But I'm trying to find the subtle bits behind the background for it. You hate ads on OBS Paint? Yeah, I hate ads on anything. You've got about 20 minutes. Weird question, but how would you put eyebrows on a mouse? I'd make them whiskers, like long whiskers above the eye. Interesting idea. I'm getting used to slowly adding images on, but it's also quite tricky at times to get the bit I want to show. I'm sort of pattern, drop it on that. I'm not liking that as much as before. That's actually looking a bit better, that texture pattern. Kind of a bit watery, but it kind of works. Yeah, trying to figure out all the ins and outs of everything's a little bit tricky on this, but you're gonna do basic color, that's fine. Yeah, just try to finish it. I mean, I take 20 minutes. You probably got about 10 minutes before we'll have to start downloading the art showcase. But I do need to take a quick break in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'll just leave you this on screen a second, or like take a quick break. We'll be right back. I've returned. What have I missed? In Pokemon Black and White movies, how the heck was Ash able to breathe in space? It's the whole concept of the Pokemon that created that area allowed them to be able to do it. And it's, an animated concept. They got away with it. So what I want to do then is I want to right, I'm going to try something really weird here. So that there. Nope, not flat mill. That's the worst place for the flattened bit being at the bottom of here, like that bottom bit there. Duplicate the layer. I don't want to do that yet. I want to do the layer options. So I add a layer. That there. Layer, correction there, tunnel curve. This is where I can actually really play with the stuff we're doing, and so you can do level correction. You can actually make that brighter, but then adjust the levels to turn that back, and it gives us a bit of a softer grey effect. There, correction there. Balance. This is where we kind of make this artwork really pop. What we're doing, which is quite cool. Thanks, Art. It's good to be back. These layer options potentially change the whole feel of it. That just look that just slightly. Above these, there we do the same thing. Internal balance there, but all the reds and the these actually heavily affect the background color. A little bit. Which works out quite nicely on this actually. It's given that contrast around it. I wanted it to be I wanted to play with the lighting on this a little bit, because that was one liberty I got. Is a cool kind of character design, that and the art and the lighting is going to be what sells part of this type thing. So it's looking quite cool at the moment. At least I think it is. I don't know about you guys. You guys can tell me. Oh, I like that. That's given a bit of a purple tint behind them. That's kind of popping out quite a bit behind the characters now. I think will stand out. I still need to probably go back and do a few things, but a few things on it. I appreciate that, Tegan. Glad you like how this is turning out. This is starting to get more of the feel of what I wanted for it. Yeah, we probably want to do. I would like a contrasting colour to come up behind these guys. I work this right up, work this right down, and do a. Then that green would be the colour to do that. We want to separate them by actually a little bit of a light behind. Just thinking of how vibrant Pokemon on the ears when you go around the back of the characters and a design and stuff, they kind of create this aura that stands out on them. It's like, yeah, you did basic color. That's awesome. We've got a couple of minutes. I'm going to see how far I can push this before we do. I did see some highlights over the top and maybe make things a bit more fully erased. Quickly, I didn't really actually select it on a layer. I may get individual layer elements out, like merge them down, get them out, and make them work for one on this a bit more. They got that, but in theory, that would actually be that around the eyes. It'd be like a glow section. Also needs to have a potential yeah, maybe more like that to it, like a lighting highlight layer needs to go onto it. You did the basic color, awesome. I think I'll potentially slot this one here. Unless I've got an idea of the lighting for the bottom bit. There's still some more lighting to do and highlights and stuff for it, but I think we've gotten to a really cool point. So I will do some skits and then I will do a. If you've got anything to show, drop it into the art showcase on the Discord, and I will look to download them shortly. But this is on my Discord server. You need to drop it into the. That's it. I've got something for that. Where did I put that channel? Did we have a sharing it for the art thing that we had? I can't find the just drop it in sharing your art or something like that. Share your art, most likely be the best place to drop it. You kind of submit a glitch for the showcase. Yeah, I can't even find my own one that I had set up for this. You can. I'm going to be looking to sort the skits out in a second. I'm just sorting one or two things and then waiting for you guys to drop them on my server so I can find them or message me the artwork. I was sure I had a individual chat for that though. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Never mind. Yeah, drop it in, share your art, or send it to me directly, and I can do the showcase. I'll do skits in a minute. So, go and give them the membership earlier, and I super duper appreciate that. Keegan's got a skit. The kid. Just building a mech armor. Hello. Oh, you're here to turn someone into. Oh, you're here. Are you here to turn someone into a baby? Like you know, turn someone else into a baby? I was actually going to turn the moniker into a baby next stream. Why the moniker? For the chaos. Nexum is going to get annoyed at you. Does it look like I care? Yeah. Just don't get on their bad side. Or at least their own faults. And then Ark's got a skit. Sorry, the voices are a little bit thingy. I need to have a drink. So, we've got art skit. Okay, Nexum. I think you need to sleep. I have an idea. Does your idea end with go to bed at a normal time? Oh, this talk's making me sleepy. Nope. Puts on a Venom symbiote and starts to work harder. Ah, scrap. Not another one of those things. I think that's all the skits got off with. And you're trying this to do Shadow. That's fine. We don't have to do a showcase if people aren't ready for it. But I've had nothing shared. give you a sec. Okay. I'll give you just a moment. I basically need it somewhere I can download it to stick it in PureF. Same as if Tegan's got one. Let me know where you've sent it from. Or if it's not ready, then it can happily wait till the next stream. I'll be doing another stream this week. I need to get the community redraw stuff out of the way this week, but I'll be doing a stream Friday, possibly Saturday night as well. I might do a double stream. I'm not promising it. I'm just saying I might. We'll finish this one up as well because this is coming along quite nicely. I think small tweak to part of it, and yeah, it's going to look really cool. You posted. Oh yes. No. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. My apologies. We haven't shown this one, so I will save the image. A zombie shredder doesn't scare me trying to break into my house because I'm not at my house. Hence why there's no base camera. You've just been bamboozled. Yeah. Let's save that image. I think Ark sent me okay, so I've got your work in progress, which I'll save because that's looking quite cool. And what's the other one? You sent me two things. You said one is is that yours or is that someone else's? Okay, let me save that one now. That's cool. I think this everything, isn't it? Those two images from Art and Glitch from Tegan. If you've got it, it'll be good. If you can do it quickly, you know. Because we're already on overtime. While we're doing that, I'll just whack this up closer so we can see what's on the actual page. Yeah, so this is our design so far, where we've got Rayquaza at the top, our Pokemon trainer character, and then we've got a Charizard Mega X coming across the side of it. I do need to push probably some of the shadows on the middle character a bit more, but we'll see what happens. I haven't done the AI, so I'm trying to make it mysterious, so I probably need to make that a bit darker underneath the cap. Oh no, this has come out really nicely. Which I'm quite liking. Yeah, that's fine. No problem, Mark. Just sorting this out. I know this is a bit of a. I do apologise for the lack of content on the channel, guys. It's been when not being while not 100%, it's been a bit tricky to obviously make content or get content out. So, yep. Okay, that's cool. So that's fine. I'll save that down and then drop that into the folder, and then we'll be good to load up PureF and then get going. PureF. browse these, then I can set them up. Oh, I am. I missed an image. My apologies on that. Give me a second. Can't believe I missed an image. Can't believe that didn't save. I see what happened. Saved outside the folder. I was deceived. No, I was deceived by Pure. No, it's fine. I'll drop it in and then we can get these sorted. Okay, let's sort this. So, right, let's move these all to one side so they're all in there. So, I guess we'll go with the. We'll do. Yeah, do it that order. Don't apologise for not finishing it. You know, it's not an issue. It's fine. It's a case of it is a bit shorter than normal, and everything still sort that. So I'll do arc, Tegan, then arc. So I'll do the shadow one first, and move it up. So add that to the stage and put that full screen. So the first one we got, which I really do like, is. We'll get the prompt of Arc doing Angelic Demon, which we've got in the bottom here, not finished, but you got the Pokeball and sorted. Getting ready to, you know, have a Pokemon battle with Shadow, with Pokeball and Darkrai, which you've actually done a really good job on Darkrai because it's very difficult to get Darkrai's shapes right. So I found this myself when I drew Darkrai a long time ago, as well as Venomizing them. It was very difficult at that point to do that. But Arc, you've done really well with this in terms of having Darkrai in there. I like the contrast of colours. So you've got like the even though it's a cooler colour, the cooler colours are the bottom half for Angelic Demon, and you've got more of the rage of Shadow with the reds and that, and it's kind of like a bit of a rage of Darkrai in the top. Kind of like galaxy background with the stars. I really do like this. This is really cool. You should be proud of this arc. I know you haven't finished it, and I look forward to seeing potentially the finished one next time on the next stream or something, which is quite cool. Nerds, a shiny Rayquaza, X, and a guy with a questionable fashion sense. Of course, it's Pokemon. And next we got Tegan's character, and I think it's Glitch. And if I remember right, this character doesn't have a gender. But this is so cool. So this is Tegan's character. I don't know much about it. I just know it's called Glitch, and it looks like they've got a rather funky ability. I'll just quickly check on the Discord in case there's any extra info of it. Say hello to Glitch. And they don't have a gender. But it's really cool. I love your designs, Tegan. And just like for Arc, you've got a very unique style, a very clearly defined one. You've got a nice use of curves and shape language in your character designs. Also a certain set of proportions with the size of the hands to the body to the feet and the head, which is really cool. But yeah, I like the idea of a simple concept like this, and then just having almost like a glitched telecolor emergency broadcast mask on them. That's what it reminds me of it anyway. But yeah, no, I like the design, and I like the two poses. Everyone's getting really good at poses. I feel like I'm getting slightly inferior at poses because I hid my character behind Pokemon. And the final one, Arc did a redesign of their friend's character. So their friend's character's this purplish one on the end, saying "What's funny?" I don't know the character's name, but it's a cool concept. And our Arc, I have to say, you've outdone yourself. I mean, that is really cool. That pose,
You've got all the elements and aspects. You've got the kick going back up. And you've got, the Tomic's giant missile at the back. You've got the shoes and stuff. I mean, this is really cool, especially doing a dynamic pose that looks like they're about to launch the missile at you. That is really cool. And yeah, you've got everything there. That's nice. It's also a difficult pose to do, so you should be proud of yourself. That's not an easy pose. I've tried poses like that before. They are almost Spider-Man-esque poses. There's a certain nuance to them that it looks simple, but it is very deceptive. You should definitely be proud of that. That's incredible art. The character's name is Tomix. That explains why they've got it. Are they literally drawing? Is that like a big crayon instead of a missile? Have I got it wrong? Is that a giant crayon behind them? Because it looks like it's a crayon or a drawing item on yours. It looks like it's more like a drill on theirs, but that could just be rendering choices. Either way, it is super cool. So you should be proud of yourself, Ark, on that. You're not the worst artist. A giant crayon. Oh, that's pretty neat. That probably explains the bunny drawing behind them. Yeah, no, that's really cool. Redrawing other people's OCs is difficult when you put them in poses to capture the essence, but it's kind of like chilled on this one, coming at you on this one, which I do like. So yeah, and then I'd say Tegan's Glitch and the Shadow one, they're all amazing artwork, so you guys should be really proud of yourselves for those. Go back to this one on full screen for now. But yeah, I guess it is just a case of saying Friday's planned to be the community redraw. It's going to be Friday or... Yeah, this Friday should be the community redraw. If not, it'll drop on Saturday for sure, for definite. I've sorted some time out and aside now to work on the redraw this week. So I'll be able to do some of that in amongst other things, and I hope to get that sorted. And then I will be dropping the redraw theme tomorrow for the December redraw. It will drop at the end of the month. Well, I'm planning to get it to drop at the end of the month, so it may drop New Year's Eve. It might drop the 27th, the Friday beforehand. I don't know yet, but we'll see what's happening. Ben, Friday the 13th, 13th fancy number, and Friday the 13th should be fine, so I'm good on it. I'm not worried about you guys. Bear in mind the characters for the November redraw, which is now way overdue. We're nearly halfway into December. Oh my god! That was already picked, and just for full transparency, I'm now doing all the selections in the redraws by wheel of names, random wheel generation. So it spins it, it selects it, it's on my list, and then I'll do that for as many as we've got in it, and that's what happens. So if some people end up in 2 redraws, we'll weigh it up, we'll give it a second spin. If they get picked again, then... So basically, if you weren't in the last redraw, when it will spins and lands on you, you get picked. Great. If you were in the last redraw, then if it lands on you, you spin it again. If it lands on you again, you get picked. If not, it'll be whoever the other person is. That makes it fair because you were in the previous redraw. So we should minimize duplicates, but the wheel has its own mind, just like what happened when Koi spun it, and it picked Ben's character straight after I picked it. When I spun it and it picked. So yeah, sometimes it's fake, sometimes it's not. It's the look of the draw. But it's the fairest way I can get it to work. Remember 13, I watched Digital Circus, so yeah, I got to watch that on the 13th as well. But it'll be dropping normal time in the evening, 10 o'clock-ish if it's on the 13th. If it's not, it'll be on the 14th. So we'll see which one it drops. It depends if it's ready in time. I'm not going to rush it. Because that's unfair to everybody who submitted artwork, and then we'll see what happens. But anyway, on that note, guys, I think it is time to call it a night. Gone for 2 hours odd. Thank you so much to everyone who joined. I hope you like how the artwork's coming out.
I think it's really looking a cool part now. I think choosing the mega and the shiny version they were the right choice. I might pull some other bits out of this individual elements up more to make them more vibrant in the next stream. I'll have a think about that. But yeah, thank you so much everybody for joining, and I will catch you next time. Bye guys.